I'm standing here with Coach Dow, president of the Brooklyn Tomahawks. What are your predictions for Florida this year, sir?
We keep working hard, we beat it. All we gotta do is keep working hard, and we beat it.
Phenomenal, could be wrong, but at the junior Peewee level last year, they lost to the wild cards. Do you see them being a problem this year?
No.
Yeah. And we back. At this segment here, we're going to do the junior Peewee division. More levels, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3.
Oh man, definitely my favorite division. You know, I actually coach in this division.
Yeah.
You know, this is where the kids really start to blossom into knowing a little bit about football.
Yeah, I won my first championship in this division here. You know, and so I kind of love this division because this is like a little baby to me. You know, we put some stuff together years ago, and I had a good time. I had a good time coaching this division here.
Bulldogs
0.
Hey.
Yonkers 28.
You know,
Coach Moore and his crew.
Yeah, I know. Lance is over there pulling his hair out.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
You know, I got to take my hat off though. That Moore is a good coach, so I really don't know, what's going on over there.
Well, I think because Lance and I speak every day, so I think it's more or less got a bunch of young kids. I think next year this year's a building year. Next year will be a competitive year for him, and they're competing. You know, those guys competing, but the guys is young. So I just think that when next year comes, it's gonna be a little different story. You know, Coach Moore's a competitive coach, and he's good. He knows his stuff, and they'll bounce back for next year.
Well, I know Najee Brown of the Yonkers Gladiators had one of those phenomenal days.
Yeah, no,
here's a good game right here. Hornets
15,
Cowboys
13.
That probably was a barn burner.
Yeah. I guess that came down to the fourth quarter.
I guess Corbin, Acree, the Cowboys, and Moses Yarborough was having a shootout. You know, at the OK Corral. You know,
and Yarborough, he's a lineman actually, so I'm pretty sure he was ripping, swimming. He was getting inside there. So those guys ain't know how to stop him, how to contain him.
Probably was causing all kinds of chaos and havoc.
Exactly.
I think it's a competition over in D2.
Well, it's always the Jets. They always bring a certain element out of us when we play them, so we always expect to see them in the playoffs or the championship or anything like that. It's always the Jets.
This is a big one here. The Jets 28, Knights 0.
Welcome to AYF Knights. Welcome to Big Apple football.
Hey, you're not playing Pop Warner no more, baby. You got to come through the WATERBEDs and Mr. Phenomenals and the Hurricanes. You got to come through all those guys. You're not going to come walking easy.
Jets, I don't know how many teams Jamel has up there in Harlem, but he's got to have.
They're doing well. The Dream Peewee team is undefeated. They 4-0. They have some kids on that team that's phenomenal. Those kids, they come to play. Those guys, they smack down. Them guys pull around. They throwing the ball. They doing some great stuff out there in Harlem land.
And like I said last week, I definitely welcome the Downtown Giants back into Big Apple football.
Yeah, they have a crew. Downtown Giants. They got a crew.
No. I remember their first year in Big Apple football. They made a statement. Mm-hmm. We was sad to see them go. Yeah. And now we're glad to see them come back.
The Unlimited team, I heard
they got some boys over there.
My man said he was kissing the baby over there.
Mariners, 0. Titans.
Mariners 0, Titans 12. So Bill bounced back from that
exactly. One thing about Bill, somehow he always seems to build a decent and competitive junior Peewee team. You know,
always.
Definitely, that's the level he loves to coach.
Yeah.
So just phenomenal that they bounced back and shattered the Mariners' dreams of probably a sweep that weekend.
Yeah, good Bill.
Now this score here, don't let the score fool you. I happened to be at this game.
You was at the game.
I was at this game.
Were you coaching?
I was coaching.
Were you coaching?
I was coaching this game myself.
Hurricanes 19. Chiefs
7.
Mr. Phenomenal, tell me what happened at this game. I mean,
every
year this is a big rival.
I'm not gonna lie. Every year that I get a chance to play against Coach Ant, you know, and the Hurricanes, you know, I get all riled up about it. You know,
Yeah.
The first year that we got to compete against each other, we ended up in a tie. The next year, they lay it down, the smack it down on us. You know,
Yes, they want the beans on you.
Yeah, you know. And then this year, you know, it was a real competitive game. It was 7-6 Chiefs up until the fourth quarter.
Oh man!
And then you know,
what happened? The Chiefs.
you know, one play could turn the game around. You know, and that's what happened.
Yo, hey, I let you off the hook the first half.
Let's move right along.
Okay, we'll move right along. We won't hop into it.
Yeah.
Wild cards 0. Tomahawks 33.
Darryl Ramsey.
He's back. He's back. Them days when the Tomahawks won the championship. Actually, they beat Raheem and I.
That's right.
To get to the championship in the Junior Peewee division. You know, that's when we was with the Panthers. And those guys were they was good then, and they're on their way back now. You know, I can't wait to see these guys next year, hopefully in Division 1, to see how competitive these guys are. You know, and you know, but Darren and them, they're coming back. You know, they're coming back.
Junior Peewee Warriors.
Wow.
Hey, Renegades 30.
Yeah, that team right now, you know, I can speak. You know, this is you know, vice president of the Warriors, and you know, it's a rebuilding year for that crew. And you know, last year that team, you know, went 5-3, went to the playoffs. We lost in the first round to the Renegades. Then we had a bunch of new guys coming up, and you know, but it's going to be you know, it's going to be a great year. As long as these guys keep fighting and keep going, you know, these guys should be okay. You know,
Ravens
0.
Rifles.
19.
Battle of Queens.
Yeah.
You know,
Right now, it look like the Springfield Rifles is ahead. I don't know. It might be Bulldogs, Rifles. I don't know who's leading right now. But those guys is.
Well, you know what we always say. You know, Trevor's doing a great job out there once again. You know, but when you're playing the Rifles, it's always going to be at least 40 coaches on the sideline for the 40 years they've been in. You know, in business.
But I had a rule though. Only 11 play on the field.
That's definitely the rule.
Only 11 play on the field.
Here we are back. I don't know who you call this.
Oh, this might not be a game. I don't know what this called.
But there was definitely no offense happening in this game.
Crusaders 0.
Chargers
0. I guess they playing on the 50-yard line back and forth.
Back and forth
all game. You know.
It was definitely, I guess, a tug of war.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Well, Edmund, once again, we're still looking to find you. You know, so whatever Bronx rock you're hiding under, come on down and see the show, brother. Come to the show.
Remember how last year Courtney used to do throw the t-shirts out?
Yeah.
This is how I feel about that offense. Edmund is out of here. That's how I feel about that offense.
The word on the street is that the Bengals are getting beat up in D1. They finally realized that D1 is the best of the best, top of the crop. Do you think that you can come up to D1 and perform as well as you're doing down on D2?
Well, the difference between us and the Bengals, we came from D1 to D2. The Bengals came from Metro and went to D2, back to D1. That's the difference from us. We was in D1.
All right, here's a big game.
Oh man, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Mount Vernon.
And you asked for it.
Mount Vernon 44, Bengals nothing. And you're playing with the big dogs.
Yeah,
Playing with the big dogs, you know, so you better step your weight. If you're on black out there.
The word on the street is that the Bengals left D2 after having a phenomenal year last year and are up in D1.
And Bezo, come on down to the show. You know the location. And we'll be back after these messages and the Peewee division.
You know what I mean? So we look forward to coming back.
Thank you, sir. Welcome back to the Big Apple Sports Network show with yours truly, Mr. Phenomenal, and my newest co-host, who's coaching right now, WATERBED Cavs.
Okay. Thanks for having me.